The second annual Campus Diversity Forum was held last Thursday and Friday to increase diversity awareness and understanding among students, faculty, and staff at UW-Whitewater. UW-Whitewater students and professionals showcased their organizations and inclusive excellence research Friday morning. Provost Copper believes that UW-Whitewater is a campus that provides inclusion for all.
One of the issues that Dr. Guillory spoke about was transformations, and you've heard me speak before about when I look back, and yes, I can still remember way back when I was an undergraduate and how transformational my college years were for me. And not a day goes by that I don't think about that and think about how we can provide a transformational experience for each and every one of our students.
Representatives from the UW System, Office of Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion spoke about the importance and complications of inclusive excellence at UW-Whitewater. Inclusive excellence is defined as an organizational philosophy stating that inclusiveness and excellence are one and the same. Inclusiveness should be a part of every aspect of an institution.
I'm Carrie Jo Fredigman.
I'm Capri Thongnoam.
And we went to a conference called Intergroup Dialogue Relations in Wisconsin Dells last spring, and it basically talked about how to raise awareness about people's identities through dialogue.
We're trying to bring this to campus to make everybody aware of the different ways that people identify themselves and share with each other so that we feel more comfortable and open as a campus as a whole.
Graduate student Terry Jones stated that it was a good idea to hold the forum because diversity on campus has come a long way. However, improvement is still needed.
I just think that as a student on this campus, diversity is important. We've seen a lot of increase in student numbers as far as, enrollment, but we still have some issues as far as, getting these students to graduate, and a lot of them are minority students. But overall, I think diversity is really important, and I see that they're doing a lot of initiatives and programs to try to, work on this issue. So I think having this forum was a good idea.
One of the inclusive excellence guiding principles is paying close attention to students. The Pathways for Success program was developed at UW-Whitewater as a form of support to assist students toward degree completion.
There was nothing else that the Pathways program could do to help me succeed. Like I said, they give you all the tools that you need, but you have to be willing to be here. You have to be willing to do the work. If you're not willing to do the work, you're obviously not going to do it really well. And like some of the students that I was talking about before, the reason why they didn't succeed is because they didn't want to be here.
Another inclusive excellence guiding principle is that implementation matters as much as strategy. Success is measured by the change made at institutions towards the goals of equity and inclusion, not by the quality or time spent setting goals and planning. In other words, inclusive excellence plans and strategies are only as good as the actions which carries them out into tangible outcomes. Since the goals of excellence and diversity are interconnected and interdependent, excellence must be measured by equity, inclusion, and superior performance. Mark McPhail shares his part.
I do the exact same thing with the diagnostic performance. That happens on the second day of class. Well, this is a very different experience for most of our students because many times they come in on the first day of class and we explain the syllabus and we talk a little bit about expectations, but I put them to work right away just to say this is a place where the expectations are very high. But it also gives them a chance to see where they are, and it provides me with an opportunity to utilize assessment from the beginning to the end.